Welcome back to Dream Daddy.
Welcome back to Dream Daddy.
So, we're nearing the end of our dad cycle, Sam.
Yeah.
We have one more dad to date before we make the big choice.
The big choice.
But we have
Norbert's
something
gonna end up with.
that you at home, we need your help at home.
Yeah.
If you're watching this episode and you're a fan of Dream Daddy,
If you have come this far with us, first of all, thank you so much.
Episode 29 or something.
Love you, appreciate you.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
This will be, unfortunately, due to our no, it's not unfortunate because it's moving on to bigger and better things. With our announcement in mind, this will be our longest ever Let's Play series.
Yes.
And it will stay that way forever.
It's official. Yeah, it's in the books.
Yeah. But listen, guys, follow us on Instagram or Twitter.
Yeah.
You can find the socials in our link tree below.
Yeah.
We're going to be posting a poll at some point next week before we record more Dream Daddy, at least before next Thursday.
Yeah.
About what dad you want us to end up with.
Yes.
We're going to narrow it down to the choices we want. I think that's fair.
Yes.
We'll do a 50-50. You either want Norbert to end up with Damien,
Yeah.
or you want Norbert to end up with Brian.
I mean, like, we still have to do our last Matt date, so like.
Is this going to change my mind?
If this might throw a wrench in some things for you.
Oh, fuck.
The only reason I am not.
Because you ended up with Matt in your own personal game.
Because I chose Matt from my own personal game. So it's like, let's do something different.
Well, I love Brian, though.
Exactly,
I like Brian and Norbert's dynamic the
You
best.
literally look like Brian.
I don't
That's
look
why
like Brian.
You have a red beard. You may not have the hair, but you have a red beard. Okay?
I'm not nearly
You're
as
like,
grizzled or attractive as Brian
Yes, you are.
is.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Literally,
I'm
the
not
reason why I was
grizzled.
losing my fucking mind at the second Brian date
Mm-hmm.
is because, like, when he took his shirt off, that is you when you take your shirt off. Like, that build. You literally look like Brian when you take your shirt off. There is good ass representation in this video game, and I see my boyfriend in Brian's naked body.
I mean, it's funny because I actually, out of all the dads I've identified with the most, is probably Norbert. I mean, I do voice him.
Norbert himself.
So that helps.
Yeah.
But Norbert is a paunchy guy who's like kind of awkward. So
a little klutzy, yeah, but like lovable and ultimately like has a very good moral compass.
Try anyway,
yeah. So I mean like that's how we've played him. At least we could have totally made him a monster.
Oh, absolutely.
But,
that's the beauty of this game.
But yeah, you want Brian because you are Brian, and you don't see it because you are you. But I am telling you from the outside in, you want Brian because you are Brian.
Well, you want Damien because you're a big titty goth GF.
I mean, if facts are facts, then speak the speech, I pray you.
But listen, guys, let's get into Matt's date.
Okay.
And be sure to follow us.
Yeah, and be sure to follow us and let us know who you think Norbert should end up with. We're putting it in the hands of you, the fans. The final decision is mine to make. Exactly.
Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee?
There you go.
I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Yeah, I like that segue.
That transition makes me wet.
Just a little bit.
Thank you so much.
Amanda sticks her head out of her room.
Father?
Want to go to the coffee spoon?
Oh, so you get called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff?
Amanda!
Are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journals so you can work on your poetry anthology?
Oh, I'm not 100% in love with your tone, young lady.
He sees a copy of like Milk and Honey on the coffee table and just like bats it onto the floor so that Amanda can't see it.
Did you buy this? Look, honey, do you want me to buy your coffee or not?
Milk and Honey. Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal.
That's what I thought.
Fun fact, I currently write in a leather-bound journal.
Yeah, you do this. Before
do
COVID,
this,
you went to coffee shops and libraries and shit.
Yeah.
And like, cause there's a reason why people do it.
Yeah.
That guy's shirt is filthy.
Yeah.
Amanda and I make the short walk over to the Coffee Spoon. The place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging out and reading books in cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. I don't remember who did Pablo. Do Pablo. Yeah, I have tons of voices.
How do I want him to sound?
Hey,
you're the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night.
Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts.
And who might you be, miss?
This is my daughter, Amanda. The person I am a father to and very protective of. Buddy,
Honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make Witch House music?
You know, Norbert, I get you're saying, very protective. I don't think that
There's
Pablo is
no
interested
reason
in your
to be hostile
daughter.
with Pablo at all.
I don't think that Pablo swings that way, Norbert.
I think Pablo swings in like a 360 direction, but I think that he is respectful and does not pick up unless somebody else puts down first.
Yeah. Oh shit, Amanda's throwing shade though.
I wouldn't call Witch House music, but okay. A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you.
My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child! Change the subject. Defend Witch House. Reappropriate lines from Taken. Well, we're not doing that one. Should we just change the subject?
Yeah.
Anyways, Pablo, I didn't know you were there!
Yeah, man, today's my first day. Matt's still training me. Norbert!
That's you, yeah. Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five, as fellow cool people do. God, I love Matt.
Me too.
I love his tattoos, man. Damn.
I see you've met my newest employee. At your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour.
When's that?
Well, we have to put out a record first. All right, Pablo. Now, what do we do with customers again? Right, yes.
Pablo clears his throat.
Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? Smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. I'm giving them the same voice.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
you kind of got lost in Amanda there.
Yeah,
No,
kind of.
Amanda is a bit more a performative version of your speaking voice.
See, I feel like Pablo and Amanda actually have so much in common to the point that they hate each other because they are too similar.
Is that really what's going on?
It's almost like two negatives are making a negative.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like reverse integers.
Right. Maybe give Pablo a bit more of a lisp.
Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. That seems appropriative and like uncool.
But he's got-
I feel like people are gonna be like, why he got a lisp so bad?
True, yeah.
Dude
okay.
can't wear a cutoff t-shirt without you giving them a lisp accent. Like,
Go completely in the other direction then. A classic. And you?
a classic. And you?
There you go. That's good. Americano football,
Nice.
decaf for cute, nice, and Father John Mitso.
Nice,
the only one I
nice,
get
nice,
is this
nice,
one.
nice. I actually understand them all. Thank
Oh
you so
my
much.
god, you're such a pop punk girl.
Thank you. I follow somebody who's very into punk music, so I understand all of the references.
All right, decaf for cutie then? No, it's decaf.
I
don't
like
want
Father
that.
John Misto.
What's that in reference to?
Father John Misty.
Okay, again, I don't,
Yeah.
that's too over my head, but whatever.
Okay.
Father John Misto, please.
This might be the worst pun I've ever heard. Hey, it's pure comedy.
Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy. Ooh.
Oh, I was making a joke off. Father John Misty has an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty, so I was... Yeah, never mind.
He thinks we're so cute,
Yeah.
though.
It's like, because it's like, it's not like we don't get it because we purposely don't pay attention to it, you know? It's not like we're doing like the sports ball thing where we're like,
Yeah.
yeah, sports references,
The
goal,
game, sure.
touchdown, the game. It's like, no, like, it's literally going over our heads in like the most adorable way.
Totally.
Yeah. Coming right up.
Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him.
He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard.
Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Hell yes. I'm actually going to be done training Pablo in a couple of hours and was going to go record shopping. Want to come along?
Yeah?
Cam's like bouncing in his seat.
App?
He physically like reacted
I
to
actually
that.
I like record shopping. We used to go record shopping like seriously once every 2 weeks.
I think record shopping and like crate digging is actually such a good date idea.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Orange Gorilla right now.
Orange monkey.
Let's go to the Orange Orangutan right now. Orange Monkey.
But yeah, no, like I obviously like I'm never going on a first date again for the rest of my life. But like if anybody out there needs good first date ideas post COVID, if that ever happens, crate digging is a fantastic date idea. 'Cause
Yeah.
You go and you pull out records and you make jokes and talk about what the other person is pulling out, and then you buy some records
And then
can,
you
like,
pull
go
out?
back home and like listen to what they're talking to, and then you get cozy, and then you make out to a fucking like Somebody Buys What's Going On by Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, a Father
and then you
John
get some
Misty
sexual
song.
healing.
Yeah.
And it's a great time. I
Yeah.
think you're welcome.
I'm gonna put that in the bank for
I think
not
you're
our first
welcome.
date, but our next date.
There you go.
We haven't been. I mean, it's sad, but due to COVID, we haven't really had a chance to go on dates.
No. I just think it's a fantastic idea.
Absolutely. I think record diving is a great date, Sam. Pablo brings us our drinks, and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt.
Cute.
Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him.
Because Matt is the optimal partner for this entire game and no one is better.
Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I can't, wow, first day, you're leaving him to the shop? That's, I say goodbye to Amanda, and we start walking to the record store.
Have you ever been here before?
No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room and all, but but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive.
Hell yeah. Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're vibing. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point?
There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but I really think it's just nice to collect records.
I mean, yeah, it's something you can have that's collectible and you can listen to it. It's fun.
Yeah. It's cool that in this day and age, we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love.
You're doing the voice acting thing of like, in order to get the proper performance out, you actually, Sam held an invisible record in your hand to get the, that's a real thing.
Hey man, if Pedro Pascal has to hold a pillow to pretend that he's holding Baby Yoda while he records The Mandalorian, I can hold a record. It's a thing.
It makes perfect sense.
It's a thing.
It makes perfect sense.
That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible.
Remember when we were kids and we would have to wait around the radio with a cassette tape so that we can record our favorite songs?
It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took.
I don't know if Matt... I feel like Matt is younger than Norbert, though. Like, I don't feel like they're the same age.
I feel like they're both Gen X, to be honest.
You know, maybe I just age up Norbert a lot due to the voice I give him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I'll look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Futurewave, jungle. Anarcho-punk. Is that a real thing?
No.
Nunsploitation. I have no idea where to start.
Amazing.
Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be?
Cookies and cream, vanilla, strawberry, and purple. Well, not purple. Ew. That's lame. Cookies and cream?
Yeah, I'm down for cookies and cream. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? We're going to disagree on this one.
Matt, this is a very serious question. I hope you know. Daffodil, Mountain Spring, Camouflage Summer Breeze, Spring Creek Fireball, Power Violence Cherry Blossom.
I like Spring Creek Fireball.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I feel like that would smell like. I feel like that would smell like the outdoors.
Yeah, like cinnamony and like fire pits and shit.
Yeah,
I'm game for that.
Yeah.
You thought we were gonna disagree.
Daffodil Mountain Spring.
We did, because we're going with Camouflage Summer Breeze.
Camouflage Summer Breeze sounds like when Bath and Body Works tried to make a male scent.
Yeah. I remember that.
And it was just like tires.
Yeah, come get the gun scent.
Gunmetal steel.
Oh, we got the perfect thing for you. It's whatever. It's shotgun shell cream.
Yeah.
It's actually served in a real shotgun shell.
Yeah, it actually scrapes off a layer of your skin every time you use it, so you can only use it once a month.
It's actually designed to make your skin rougher.
It'll actually give you calluses. What's your favorite ambient sound?
Rain, bowling alley, Star Trek bridge ambience, and howls of the bone. I mean, out of all of these, I do like the sound of rain.
I love the sound of rain.
Have I ever told you that I actually don't like bowling?
Really?
It's not my thing.
I mean, it's never anything that's come up as like an activity that we can do together. I like bowling.
I would go bowling because I'm not a bump on a log.
Yeah.
And like whenever my friends plan a night, like unless it's something I'm really morally against, which doesn't happen often, I'm just gonna go because I like spending time with my friends. But in terms of bowling, it is expensive. And you
it's
just
not
sit.
That expensive.
It's like it's like $20 to go fucking bowling.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, whatever.
If you go to like Dave and Buster's bowling, then like yeah, you're gonna pay a fuck ton of money. But like Town Bowl,
you go to like Streetsville Bowl or something.
Town Bowl in Kitchener, like so many of my birthday parties were bowling birthday parties because that's what my parents could afford. It was like, okay, is this a bowling year or is this a movie theater year? Because all we could afford is either like a Cineplex birthday party or a Town Bowl birthday party.
Cineplex birthday parties were lit though.
So lit.
Let's get real.
You shut the fuck up and watch a movie for like an hour and a half. It's easy on the parents, but then you get to go to the party room
and eat pizza. With a big Shrek sticker on the wall.
Oh, it's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best. I remember I went to an Atlantis The Lost Empire birthday party and saw that movie in theaters.
That's such a good
movie.
movie.
My dad came with me because he was like, I want to see this movie.
Atlantis is really good.
It was so good.
It's a very underrated animated movie.
So fucking good.
Well, it's so underrated to the point where now it's probably just rated.
Yeah.
Because people are like, yeah, it's the internet. We know it's good.
I saw Atlantis The Lost Empire a couple of days ago, and did you know that movie is so... It's like, yeah, no, we all know.
We all know. We all know.
We all know.
But Rain?
Rain.
Well, yeah. Long story short, I'd warm up to bowling. I'm sure I'd enjoy it if I went.
Yeah.
But every time I went as a kid, it was always like, whatever.
Okay. Well, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a deal breaker activity though. It's fine. You can just like.
And I'm also down to go. Like I'm not down.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What's your dream vacation spot?
My backyard, inside an active volcano, living off the fat of the land in Ibiza, starting a new life in the Baltics. These are all not
I don't want to
ideal.
do any of these.
Realistically,
volcano,
I mean, out of these choices, I would say my backyard. That's boring.
Starting a new life in the Baltics?
What's the Baltics like?
I have no idea.
Where's my phone?
Here, I have it right here.
Okay, yes. Sam's Googling the Baltics.
We gotta take a Google break.
I know nothing about the Baltics.
The Baltics. It sounds like a mountain kind of range. The Baltics, also known as the Baltic countries, is
off the Baltic Sea, probably.
Geopolitical term typically used to group the three sovereign states in Northern Europe, on the eastern coast of the Baltic Sea: Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania.
Those are pretty nice places, aren't they?
Let's see here.
Are we gonna take a pill in Ibiza?
Oh, why is my doctor calling me? Okay, so the Baltics actually sounds pretty sick.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the Baltics?
Yeah, they're very like there's forests all over the place.
Can I see a picture?
And like sandstone cliffs. It sounds really green and very
looks nice.
Picturesque and nice.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Yeah.
Baltics.
Let's start our life over again in the Baltics.
Oh, great question, Matt.
What's your deepest, darkest fear?
I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I feel that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I fabricated this universe? Saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. Should we be funny about it or should we be serious about it?
I think we should be vulnerable.
Yeah.
I think Matt would appreciate vulnerability.
I don't think Norbert fears this. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. I feel like that's something that a widower could feel.
Yeah. It's a part of Norbert we've never explored. So let's explore it.
Yeah.
Matt thinks for a moment.
What? Oh, I know just the thing.
Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back.
Oh, he's hiding it from us like
he
a
shows
surprise.
it to me. I'm gonna kiss him on the fucking mouth.
I know. This is Trouble Will Find Me by The National.
You know about this?
I've heard a little bit of The National. They actually don't. They don't seem that bad.
Oh, cool.
It is a very like hipstery band to think.
That's
to
not
get
always a bad
into.
thing. It's not always a bad thing.
They were on an episode of the Mindy Project, and they were like playing a song, obviously, and I didn't hate it.
Cool.
I didn't hate it. They seem cool. The National have honed their sad guy sound. See, this is.
There you go.
Right? They have. You get it. The National have honed their sad guy sound on album after album, and by this point, they're old pros about feeling blue. The music is so amazing that it'll actually cheer you up.
A lot of people say that about sad music. You listen to sad music to feel better. It's cathartic.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cathartic. Whoa, dude. Thanks for the recommendation.
You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise.
Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in.
Okay. You had me until the one earbud in. Take your fucking earbud out.
We're such old people that
No,
this.
No. Because I don't give a fuck about what you look like. I don't care if you're sitting down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you're like carrying on a conversation while I'm browsing and you're like, even if it's loud, I don't care if you're having a loud conversation with your friends.
Sure.
When you are serving me, take your earbud out. You can listen to an earbud. You can have one earbud in while I don't need you.
You can put it back in the second we're done.
Yeah.
The second we're done.
Take it out. It's like taking your hat off. You know, it's like the 21st century taking your hat off.
You're right.
Take your earbud out. Anyways,
Usual stuff today, Matt?
cool. Just some light pickups.
Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm good at this by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive.
Tight.
The cashier rings Matt up and hands his albums back in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously.
Oh, now don't be a bitch about it.
Who's the nerd?
Okay.
You're one to talk?
That nerd is my buddy Robert.
Norbert.
Norbert.
You did,
Robert?
You did
Norbert?
not just call me Robert.
Rob Norbert?
Matt,
Okay.
are you okay? Do we need to call an ambulance?
Let's try this again. That nerd is my buddy Norbert. Norbert, this beacon of human charm is Molly.
I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique.
Lovely to meet you.
Anyway, Matt, is the open mic still on?
You know it. Are the Third Waves gonna do a special acoustic performance?
I might see if I could get a few of the girls together.
There's an open mic night going on?
Yeah, dude. We do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through.
That's going to be third date, though. It's not going to be this date, is it?
Eyebrow raise. Eyebrows.
I got a flyer for it right here.
I don't think Molly sounds like this.
Do we need to give Molly a new voice?
You and Amanda should come by that night.
I'll give her a new voice. Matt blushes.
I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Will Vacant Veil? Will Vacant Veil be playing?
If only.
I finish paying for my record and we head out of the store.
Cute.
Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since vans had shag carpeting.
Oh, you know what? I've been in a van that had shag carpeting.
I've always wanted an old school Volkswagen van.
My Aunt Chris and Uncle John had this like red monstrosity when I was a little kid. And it had like captain seats. You know how like big vans had like there's like the passenger seat and the driver's seat, and then there's like a replica of them both in the back, the captain's seats, and then there's like the bench in the very back, and I'd like sit in the captain's seat with like the shag carpet underneath, and I felt like a fucking boss.
I mean, I've always said like if I had the money, I'd buy a Volkswagen like van like those ones I had, but I would actually deck it out to modern standards.
Oh,
I get like a good engine that like doesn't guzzle gas.
Yeah.
I would like maybe replace the shag carpeting with something else.
New shag carpeting.
Yeah, I get some fancy shag carpeting.
Yeah.
But I would
put like a breakfast nook in there.
I would buy a fucking Volkswagen van and convert it to be a modern Volkswagen van.
I would love that.
And we take it on trips and stuff.
Oh, that'd be so lit.
It'd be so lit.
Take it out west to see Duncan.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories?
How do you mean?
Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it.
This is very common to people who like listen to like a lot of music.
Mm-hmm. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. All that stuff. And listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life.
Yeah. You know, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was.
Hell yeah, Norbert.
And then that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends.
Hell yeah, dude.
We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Oh, excuse me. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment.
It's been decades.
Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days?
Yo, find a plug. I don't know. But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records?
Oh, Matt. Do I ever? Yeah, of course. What?
Of course.
Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting.
He's in with all of the youths. I'm sure he can find pot.
This is going to be amazing. This might be
sick.
my favorite date ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me.
Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop.
We were literally just there. That's so funny.
Molly's got a
Wow,
plug.
look at this. They actually animated the alley.
Why is it nighttime now?
Oh, fuck.
It was like the middle of the afternoon before.
Okay, so if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it, and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own, all right?
You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right?
What? Then go to a dispensary.
I was gonna say, why do you need a plug? Like, go to a store.
All right. I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. I just look out for Amanda.
I'm a dad, okay? It's my job. I swear. What? Oh, here's our guy.
Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a lean. It's gonna be fucking Pablo.
Aw, dude.
A lean figure dressed in all black. No, it's either Pablo or it's gonna be Damien's son. Or Ernest, maybe.
Maybe.
I
mean, like, I know the answer.
Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. I was right!
High five, babe. You totally called it.
Surprised, the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucien, Damien's son. Who sent
sent
you?
I did Lucien! This is not the voice exchanging episode.
Please go on. Please go on.
Who sent you?
This has been Lucien's voice is my all-time favorite bit that we have
Thank
ever
you.
done.
I'm glad I came up with it.
Oh God.
We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who?
Okay, make it normal now.
For all I know, you could be with the feds.
Why does it all work? It's like they wrote it that way. It's like they fucking wrote it that way. I swear to God.
This is amazing.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, I love this.
Actually, weed is lit.
Prove you're cool.
What?
I need to know that you're down or I bolt.
Show him you're not wearing a wire. Impress
like,
him with your,
what a
rip his shirt off.
That just reminds me of that Loiter Squad sketch, the Scared Straight sketch, where Earl Sweatshirt like lifts up his shirt and he's like, would a badass person have this? And he lifts his shirt up and he's like covered in band-aids.
And he starts ripping them off one by one.
It's like,
yeah.
what is this shit? Anyway, show you're not wearing a wire. Impress them with your extensive knowledge of current drug lingo.
Well, it's not that one.
Cite mutually assured destruction.
I don't know what that last one means.
That one means like, listen, man, like, we're both doing a bad thing here. So like, I am not a cop because like buying drugs, like why would I be shady?
This is the funniest fucking thing ever.
I know.
That Matt and Norbert are buying pot off Lucien right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
mutually
this
assured
one or
destruction.
this one?
I think the last one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Look,
See?
man. Oh,
Hearts.
see, Matt liked it. That's what's important.
Yeah.
Look, man. We're trying to buy drugs from you, and we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us. We have dirt on you.
Exactly.
We're in this together now.
Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming.
Right. Now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal.
All right. How much do you want?
You know what? The fact that the sigh isn't within asterisks, I think Lucien is like sigh. Like, I think that he says that.
Sigh. All right. How much do you want?
How much do you want for?
How much pot do you want from me? Ready, the voice inside my head says it's $45 for 3.5 grams.
Well, that's a ripoff. Actually, that's not that bad.
No, it's like average.
That's OCS prices, which is a rip. Anyway, now let's not get into it. One.
One what?
Yeah. He's gonna sell us oregano or something.
This is great. He means weed, Lucien. Yeah, but how much?
Can we talk about how these dads know Lucien on a first name basis?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, okay, dude.
Just like, come on, man.
I know and like your dad.
Yeah. One?
Matt, you're cooler than this.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my god, look, here. Take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened. I won't tell your dad if you don't.
Lucien hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. We're gonna smoke salvia or something.
I swear to god.
I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
That went smoothly.
It did not. Yeah, We should get off the public property before we smoke this.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I figured we'd go back to like Matt's apartment. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah.
It does say private property. Owners will be towed at own expense, so we should leave. Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah?
You know what though? See, I love Matt. And like, obviously if we chose Matt, it would be awesome. But I'm really down to be like best friends with Matt.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah.
Like smoke pot and listen to records.
Oh
Like we
my
don't necessarily
God.
need to be an item.
Yeah, just like hang out.
Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop. That's right, we all live in the same cul-de-sac. And stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda.
Fuck yeah.
I feel like I'm 16 again.
Cameron, this is just what we do. Except replace listening to records with watching Drag Race.
I know. And but you know, but one day we'll be out of Drag Race to watch.
Yeah.
So we can listen to records.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Go. Yeah.
I'd be down. Carmen is having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Matt's apartment is so fucking cool.
I love this like
He's got like a
studio
nook up
space.
there.
Yeah, I love this.
That's
this,
so
like,
dope.
This fucking like studio apartment. Open
Awesome.
floor plan.
Let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around the place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection takes up an entire wall.
Fuck yeah.
Whoa, what a collection!
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Matt sits down next to me, and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table.
Do you want to do the honors?
Neither of them are gonna know how to roll. Please, it's your house.
If you say so.
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a beatnik tobacco.
Come up with like one more name for
I
marijuana.
know.
I need you to.
I'm stealing. You consider that stolen.
Yeah.
Beatnik tobacco. That's new.
Also, I think they're switching which arm Matt's tattoo sleeve is on. Because I'm fairly confident. Like,
It was on the other arm.
Like, he was, like, facing a different position, but it definitely was on his left arm.
No,
and now it's
what-
on his right.
Well, you know what's happening is that for did a gamey in here. Well, they flipped the art when he's on the other side of the page.
Yeah.
They didn't draw because you know what it is. This is okay. This is not a detriment because this happens in game design all the time.
Oh, like,
they
I don't
fucked
care.
themselves by putting tattoos on Matt's one arm.
Yeah.
Because if they needed to draw him in this position, they would need to have a whole new drawing,
Right.
which is
right.
like time and
Right.
effort and money.
Right, to, like, draw it with, like, the shading as if it were, like, on an arm that's not facing
They
over.
would have to draw a whole new drawing, which they
Gotcha.
obviously wouldn't do.
Gotcha.
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch.
Never was too good at this.
You know, we should have bought like a pipe or something. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette.
Yep.
He hands me the lighter and the blunt.
You are not smoking a blunt.
I think you are definitely not smoking a blunt.
What does determine a blunt from a joint? Is it size?
It's simply the material you use to roll. Blunts are cigar paper,
Okay.
typically.
Okay.
They're
Gotcha.
thicker paper that it's a heavier smoke and you get higher.
Okay. Okay. And it, like,
They're actually a lot.
burns
They're a lot worse for you, because you're really not supposed to have that in your lungs.
Okay.
I think, and I take it. Well, let's open up the nug, smoke some of that gateway drug, rip a golf fairway, rip that golf fairway. Well,
Sleep
not
on
this
the floor,
one.
dream about me. Sorry, no one's gonna understand that reference.
Rip that golf fairway or open up that nug. Open up that nug makes no sense.
But I like it though.
Yeah, you wanted
Yeah,
that one? You wanted
yeah,
that one?
Yeah. Open up the nug.
No!
No!
He didn't like it, Sam.
Stop listening. Stop letting me choose. Is that a word?
Should we go back?
Man, I really want this to go well.
Yeah.
Open up the save file and see how far back we have to go.
We're back here. We can just load this.
We can just load into the apartment?
Yep.
Okay, fuck it. Do
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit anymore.
I don't give a shit. Time doesn't matter.
Sam,
and
I
want
love
this
you
to go
so
well.
much, but you have fucked up all of these dates.
I have. I have. Don't listen to me.
We're back here again.
Rip that golf fairway. Let's give it a shot.
He loved it. I'm right.
I never said you were wrong. I wasn't arguing with you about anything. Anyways, let's do that.
I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It has been a while, though. Maybe pot drugs have gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I passed the joint to Matt and coughed a little bit. I'm surprised you didn't have a coughing fit, dude.
Yeah.
Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby? No, it should. It should. It's fine. You're fine. Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide.
That's not weed.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Did we develop a taste for meth?
Oh my god. No, it's
Matt takes another hit and winces. It's oregano or something.
yeah, this
Yeah!
is oregano. You said it when we were buying off Lucy, and I was like, damn it, he knew already. He figured it out.
Dude.
Yeah.
Fucking, I'm gonna kill Lucien. I'm gonna tell his dad now. I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us
It
off.
was only $10 though. Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober.
I guess we could. You know what? You're right. Still a bummer.
Yep.
We sit and listen to the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell.
There you go.
I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? Some bitch?
That's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost. We've never learned your mom's name. This is the first time we've learned it.
I don't think we ever named the mom. We just called the mom.
Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, "Stillness the Dancing." It looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago, Morty.
There you go. Figure it out.
Were you two in a band together?
Yeah. That was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible.
Wow. That seemed like a life some people only dream of.
It was. And it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
Rosa, Rosa, Rosa.
Rosa, Rosa, Rosa.
Rosa.
So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in. Right here.
Am I gonna start crying?
Yeah, probably.
I feel like I'm gonna start crying.
This date is really vulnerable. Matt really opens up to you. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. You don't, yeah. This sucks.
I'm so sorry, Matt.
Don't be.
I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died. Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Is that the one on the wall? Do you play?
That's a keyboard. I'm out of practice.
I used to jam on the keys back in the day.
Oh, yeah?
I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
No way. You had a ska phase?
Does it ever really end? There you go.
Yeah.
Did I write this game?
I was going to say, you wrote this game.
Phase? Matthew, ska never dies. Except for the Ska Communist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Aw. Dude, that's so rad.
Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Give me some of that two-tone love.
Oh, man. Let's see if I still got it. Poor Carmencita. She's just like down the hall.
Yeah.
Having friends over.
Yeah.
Maybe Amanda's over. I sit down at the piano.
Well, they're not. Carmencita's at a sleepover, Matt said.
Oh, I thought they were having a sleepover here.
No.
I misheard that.
No, she's at a sleepover. That's why they could smoke weed in their
Okay,
house.
cool, because I thought it was kind of weird that, like, I thought that Carmencita was having a sleep, like, friends were at the house.
No.
And Matt is like, yeah, we could smoke weed in my living room.
She's at a friend's house.
Yeah,
so they have the place to themselves.
Go with a classic, stick to your ska roots. Anyway, here's Wonderwall, which is not played on the piano, Norbert.
No.
Stick to the ska roots?
Either that or go with a classic. Maybe.
Stick with the ska roots, I'm thinking.
Okay. Yeah, no.
No, what did you pick?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I genuinely don't remember.
Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska. Wait, that was just Smoke on the Water.
Fuck yeah.
Matt, I have forgotten how to play.
Okay. The Deep Purple is always appreciated, nonetheless.
All right, buddy. Can you top that?
I shouldn't.
Oh, he's probably really tied to his emotional stuff with Rosa. Mm-hmm. Oh, come on.
No, it's been a long time.
Never too late to get back into it. Should we drop it? No, fuck that.
Push it. Yeah.
Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple Smoke on the Water. How much worse could it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second.
Okay.
Oh, he loved that.
Absolutely. I'm, okay.
Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I never would have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool! Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. He played that eyes closed?
Mm-hmm. How was that?
That was amazing.
Oh, it's nothing.
Come on, man, that was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for the open mic night?
Oh no, I never play at those.
Well, why not? You're really good.
It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore.
You used to share the stage.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it!
Mm-hmm.
I can sense that Matt is getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. All right, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Thanks.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay?
Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano and...
I think we'll be fine. Night, dude.
I smile. Good night. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. Oh my god, is she gonna be smoking pot? Could you fucking imagine?
Could you imagine?
I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera, editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down.
What smells like a pizza parlor in here?
What? Nothing.
Cute.
So, what's up?
Dad, I'm hungry.
You haven't eaten yet?
Wait, no.
Hi, hungry.
No!
I'm dead! Amanda collapses on the floor.
I promised myself I'd never let it come to this.
Hey, kiddo, you set that one up yourself. I want to let you know. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up, I spike it down.
You are so ready to be a dad. Like, you are so there.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're a monster.
You want some spaghetti?
Yes, please. Oh. Spaghetti.
Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire.
Aw, man. How was record collecting?
It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band?
No way. Was he good?
I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing.
He played piano for you? Dude.
Yeah, I brought up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening at his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it.
Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go.
It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there.
Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression.
Wow, good for you for knowing how to pronounce that. Glockenspiel?
You know.
German background, you know.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
You know.
I'm
also,
a black
like,
German.
Germantown, so. We literally have a giant one in the middle of Uptown Waterloo.
Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to photography stuff. I end up watching True Life, I Am a House Hunter.
There you go.
They're staging an intervention for the house hunter, who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? They know they can paint the color of the walls, and they know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right?
Good job, baby.
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep the best take.
Yeah.
I'll admit that I did like 3. Matt's song stuck in my head all night.
Cute.
Man, fuck.
That was great.
Now what do I want?
Now what? Now what?
Shit. Did we S-rank it, at least? Yeah, that's what I thought.
100%.
We did no woodworking. We had 0 on the woodworking.
I mean, that never came into play at any point in time. But
Oh, damn, dude.
sure.
You've got dads.
We've got dads.
We've got dads.
Oh, for a second I thought and actually we can read this, right?
Yeah.
Conversation ended.
Yeah.
That's cool, we go back and read it.
Yeah.
Well,
they keep
fuck,
them all.
now I have a bunch of confusing emotions. All right,
Wait, can I have
guys.
the controller for a second? I wanna do a
Sure.
thing. Let me do a thing. All right, everybody. So, we've gone on 2 dates with each of the dads, and now it's time for us to make our final decision. But we want to put the decision in the hands of you, the viewers. So let us know on our social media, on our Twitter, on our Instagram, or just like let us know on our Discord. Should we choose Matt? Should we choose Brian? Or should we choose Damien? Who will Norbert choose?
I mean, I feel like, to be honest with you, we're also kind of pigeonholed a little bit because we didn't do well enough on the Craig date to date Craig. We didn't do well enough on the Joseph or Hugo date. No, we did well enough on the Hugo date.
We could do well enough on the Hugo date.
We like Hugo. Let's be friends with Hugo.
Yeah.
Let's consider cheese nights and trivia with Hugo.
Yeah.
But we didn't do well on the Joseph date or the Craig date or the Robert date to get
Robert
those endings.
clearly just wants to fuck us.
But we honestly never did. We didn't do well enough on any of those dates to get those endings. From what I understand about this game, I think you need to do. I think the second date is like the bread and butter.
Yeah.
Like you really need to do well on those dates to unlock the ending.
Well, no, like the third date is like it's getting real. Like you're gonna end up with them.
So listen, participate. Let us know who we should date.
Matt, Brian, Damien.
Let us know.
Let us know.
And we'll probably record an episode of each ending anyway. But we'll see.
We'll see. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
I am so hungry.